Welcome back to Amy Lynn Creative. In today's video, I want to share with you a comparison between Showit and Squarespace. They're both website builders. They both have very different functions, but I want to show you a behind the scenes of how to edit your website in Showit and how to edit your website in Squarespace, how that looks, so that you can decide which one is best for you. Now, I have a much longer video about how to build this site in both Showit and Squarespace. However, I am doing this shorter video for anyone who has had their website designed by a designer and just needs to edit their website. So I want you to see the back end to see what you're dealing with. So first of all, we're going to look at Showit. In the interest of full disclosure, I'm a little bit biased because I use Showit for my website and I love it. I love design. I love designing websites, so Showit really gives me creative freedom. Squarespace is really, really awesome if that creative freedom intimidates you. Or if this intimidates you, do Squarespace. Anyway, this is how the editor looks. There's these black panels on either side. There's this artboard here. Really looks a lot like an Adobe software, and they do that on purpose. So you've got site settings over here. You've got page settings here. You've got canvas settings here. All of these things. When you start clicking on things, everything is editable. You can make this taller. You can make it shorter. When you click on something, you can adjust the text by just typing. Pretty simple. You can adjust colors and fonts over here. This is actually an image. These images, you can adjust the size just by dragging these handles. Again, edit this text, change the color of this block. Delete something altogether by hitting the delete key. Super simple, a lot of options, so it can feel overwhelming, but it's actually pretty easy to edit. And then you can hit publish when you're done. I will do also a separate video. I've had a blog in both of these platforms, but I want to keep this one just about editing. The site has different sections. So there's a footer section and there's a header section, and this shows up across the entire website. You can add things. So if you want to add a text box, you can come down here and add, let's say, a heading, and you can drag that baby wherever you want. Double click it, start typing. This, I can't spell. And I can move this text box wherever I want. I can take this image and I can make it shorter because I don't like how it overlaps there. All kinds of things. Now, one thing I do want to share with you is that there is a mobile version, and that mobile version is edited totally separately from the desktop version. So if you see over here, I'm going to change this "Hi there, I'm Katie" block. I am going to make that ivory, which is obviously a totally terrible color because now you can't read the text, but I want it to be really obvious. So I changed that from aqua. If you go down here, the same text box is still aqua. And I can change it to yellow in the mobile version and still have the ivory over here. Now, this is really nice when you have a mobile version and desktop version. You can design them slightly differently. However, you do need to be careful when you change the color of something or the size of something. The text itself stays the same. If I take out the Katie on this thing, on the desktop version, it will take the Katie out on the mobile version. But as far as the actual formatting, it does not change the formatting. It will change the words on both. It will not change the formatting to give you totally customizable design. Showit is really focused on giving you a really excellent mobile view that you can customize to the way you want visually. There is Showit, and let's take a quick look at Squarespace. Now, this is the Squarespace interface, and right away you can see it's a lot lighter and brighter. It seems more streamlined. You do have all these tabs here, and when you click them, you have some more options. This design section is where you can do the overall styles for the entire website. Showit has that too. I didn't show you that, but has the same feature. Here are your web pages. If I click edit up here, all of a sudden you're going to start seeing things pop up. I can add a section. I can add whatever I want. I can add a bunch of pictures. I can start editing this text here. I can start moving images around. Now, unlike Showit, you can't move things just anywhere. You really have to have a, you have to put them in kind of a grid, and you have these spacers and dividers that you can move around a little bit to place things, but it's a little bit more of a game of Tetris to move things around. However, that does, while it limits creative freedom, it kind of limits your options as well if that's overwhelming for you. All right, and the other thing I wanted to show you is the mobile version is not editable. So if you start editing the mobile site, it's going to change everything, and it gives you that little warning when you try to edit the mobile site. So if I start editing over here, it's going to totally change. Now what I could do is, because this is kind of goofy, I could start messing with it, but it's really going to mess with your desktop site. As you can see, this is now a disaster because I just did that one little thing and it doesn't change much on mobile, but it changes a lot here. I'm going to fix this. There we go. That's better. But that's going to mess with my mobile now. So, so the big differences here with editing are Squarespace is a little bit more streamlined. You have fewer options, but you have fewer options with the mobile version of your website. So another quick thing I want to show you is the backside of this. So you have marketing things, SEO, some different things you can do, whereas in Showit, you have your design settings with color, but it's a little less user-friendly. You really have to dig into the advanced sections of various pages down here, and you really have to know what you're looking for, whereas Squarespace guides you through a little bit more. I hope this video was helpful in helping you either choose a website builder or choose a website designer, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Thanks for watching.